it's nothing new, but it's so good to see you. We do this every day, and I'm still so amazed by you.
Hi everyone, I'm Devin. This is the Egan family, and I just sat down to edit this video, and I realized there's no real introduction. So what we are doing today is starting with the first part of the De-Stress My Mess series, and we're gonna jump right in with the kitchen. I'll explain more about that later and give you a true introduction and a voiceover, but I just wanted to let you know why we're just jumping to footage of my messy pantry. So Hi, we're glad to have you here. Thanks for watching. Okay, so the cats are eating, so if you hear them, that's what that is. But this is, let me try and get down here nicely. Okay, sorry about that. This is what my pantry looks like. There is currently nothing up there. I did take contact paper to that a long time ago because it was kind of ugly, but those are not really easily accessible, so I don't have anything in there. I might change that to some storage of things that we don't use on an everyday basis just to make this easier. But we've got some snacks. This is all just a mess, a mismatch of everything. And then you get down here, and this is where we've really dropped the ball. So as you can see, like, all of our containers and everything are blue, but I have some upgrades for them, so I'll show you. Okay, so this is everything that I got at the Dollar Tree to replace all those containers in the pantry. I don't know for sure if I'm going to need more, less, or whatever. They didn't really have a great selection at my Dollar Tree when we went, so this is what I found. I was hoping to find white, but I also like this neutral gray too, so this will just be fine. I just didn't want the bright blue anymore. I was kind of over it. So I have 4 of this size. I have 4 of this size. I thought this might be good for like cans and like snacks for the kids. This one here, I have 5 of this size. And then I have 2, there's a spider in there. And I have 2 of this size. I'm not quite sure what's going to end up where. This has nothing to do with my organization products, but how cute are these? I found these little picks in the Valentine's Day section. This one's crooked. That's cute. I like it. I was looking for more Valentine's Day decor and like stuff specifically for this, but I couldn't find anything. But I did find these, so I don't know if I'll use them in baked goods or use them in decorating because I think they're adorable. These, I also am going to try and find a way to incorporate into our pantry area for measuring cups and spoons. So that way they are not taking up space in one of our cupboards. I thought that it would be more efficient for them to be hung up, and then they all have a place. And then I needed a new microfiber cloth, and this one is huge, so I can actually cut this in half and make 2 if I want. So that's my little Dollar Tree haul of new supplies. So now the next thing to do is to take everything out of the pantry and put it on the counter and then go through it from there. So wish me some luck because this is going to be interesting. Hi again, everyone. This is Devin, and as promised, here is your actual introduction to this video. Thank you so much for joining us today to clean out the pantry and get a head start on this series, the De-Stress My Mess series. Like I said, we are starting with the pantry, and then we are moving on to other areas in the kitchen. But really, as far as decluttering and reorganizing, this was the big project in our kitchen. So I really wanted to make sure that I had this accomplished while Will was home. If this is your first time at our channel, hi, thank you so much for being here. Like I said, my name is Devin. We are a family of 5. My husband Will and I have 3 beautiful children, and we are a homeschool family, and we also make cleaning, organization, and some vlog style content as well as homeschool content. So if any of that is of interest to you, please make sure that you subscribe and join our little internet family. We're also very active on Instagram, so go follow us there as well. And if this is not your first time here, thank you so much for coming back for another one of our videos. We appreciate having you here more than we could ever tell you. So yes, if you are not aware of our little series that I've started here, it's called the De-Stress-My-Mess Challenge. It is a 12-week challenge in order to get our house in tip-top shape, just really functioning better for us, and to get us confident in our organizational systems, and also helping maintaining the cleaning and organization as easy as possible. Being a stay-at-home mom of 3 very busy kids, it is so easy to let things get so out of control and overwhelming, and I really want to try my best to stay on top of things and not let our house get to this state again. So I am inviting you to join me in this challenge if you would like. I have posted a video on all of the rules and my schedule. I use rules very lightly because clearly you can do whatever you want, but everything that I am following, I've posted a video of my complete schedule, and I will make sure to link that in the description. If you're following along, make sure that you're uploading your pictures to Instagram and using the hashtag DestressMymess so that I can follow along and give you encouragement, and we can keep each other motivated to get these projects done and our houses in the best shape that they can be in.
So listen, baby, listen carefully, 'cause I got something to say. I feel us fading, listen carefully. Let's stop this charade, stop this
Okay, so this is kind of currently what I'm dealing with. My whole kitchen counter space is taken up. And keep in mind, I did this when I knew we need a really huge grocery shop anyway, and it's even moved onto the floor. I need to clean out the toaster that's still in there and then wipe down the shelves. And then I think I'm good to start seeing how those things might fit. I know this is a little weird, so I hope that works. It's so awkward to try and film in that pantry because it's just so tiny, and on the top of our basement stairs. So like I said, the stairs to the basement are right there. So if I take one step down, I'm gonna fall. I really don't want to do that, so I'll do my best to get good angles in there. Of course, I'm using my very favorite Mrs. Meyer's cleaning all-purpose cleaning spray in the scent Lemon Verbena. My kitchen still smells amazing from this clean. I absolutely love it, and I'm using that microfiber cloth that I just got from the Dollar Tree. And actually, those shelf liners that are in there currently are also from the Dollar Tree. And like I said, I do apologize for the very tricky angles here. It is hard to try and film in this tiny little space. The pantry is actually a pretty good size. It's just the surrounding area. Trying to find a good place to set a tripod is not very easy. So I hope that the footage that you get is satisfying enough and you can really see all of the effort that we put in. I tried to change angles as much as I could and play around with it as much as I could. But obviously I can only do so much in this area. So thank you for dealing with that. So I wasn't sure if I wanted the pantry set up exactly the way I had it before, or if I wanted to try and change things up. I do have a limitation as far as height of the shelves is concerned. So right now I'm just placing all of these new Dollar Tree storage containers to see which shelves they fit on and see how I can rearrange them to not only look nice, but also serve our purpose. Okay, so this is kind of, oh, I just kicked a cat toy down the basement stairs. That's why I told you I have to be really super careful. So this is kind of what I came up with. Things might change as I figure out what goes where, but we always put like our snacks that we don't want the kids to grab up there. And then baking stuff over there that we also don't want the kids in. So we'll see if anything changes like that. These 3 little locker bins fit like perfectly up there. That's where we have been keeping our pasta. I don't know, like I said, if we don't need a bin, we'll take it out. We got tons of storage projects coming up, so these will be used somewhere in our house. Our toaster sits there because we do have that convenient little outlet. This is where our spices go, and I thought like sprinkles and things like that could go in that bucket, so they're hidden from little Emery, so she doesn't get tempted by them. This I thought could be where a lot of the canned goods go. I thought that this might be good. And then there's space in between for like the bigger cans. These I want to utilize as snack bins for the kids because this shelf is not the most stable. So while it's the deepest, it also doesn't hold a lot of weight very well. It's fine for like snack foods and stuff like that. But so that's what I want to put in there. Down here I have free for appliances or whatever. We normally put like root vegetables when we have potatoes or onions or something like that. We put them down there. So I do eventually want to get a bin for those, but that is what this is looking like. I think much better. Now it's time to go through all of that gunk everywhere. So that's what I think I'm going to do is bring everything down. I'm going to sit on the floor because it's the most workspace, and I'm not knocking things over. I can sit next to a trash bag, and yeah, that is my plan. So the 2 most disappointing things about cleaning out this pantry, number 1 was how many of those snacks that we had to throw away because they were left completely open and they had gotten stale. And I hate wasting food. It feels so pointless and useless and honestly just, wasteful. And I truly don't like it. And so that made me feel upset. And I also noticed that our crock pot was completely broken. It had gotten chipped, like to the point where we can't cook in it anymore. And so we will be needing a new crock pot on top of the new vacuum that we already need. So I am a little disappointed about that, but it is what it is. And I'm just happy that we can get this space under control so that this doesn't happen again. We can cut the amount that we're wasting because we can access it much easier now and actually see what we have, and hopefully nothing else will end up broken.
But all the fun times we had, I'll never forget. We will always share a bond, no matter what. 'Cause you have a piece of my heart, and I know that we're not perfect. over the same old town.
Okay, so now this is what you see when you look at the pantry. And if I open it up, this is still a little jam-packed up there, but that's, you know, the stage of life that we're in when we need to keep things off of the floor so the kids can't get them. Well, mainly Emery. So snacks are still over here. Now we have baking mixes for muffins in there, some frosting there, caro syrup, that we mostly actually use for science class. And then over there are other mixes, pancake, cake batter, or cake flour, cornstarch, things like that. These are prepackaged soups and pastas. Then we have regular pasta. There is some cocoa behind there. And then mac and cheese. And this is all rice. We have a fresh, clean toaster. All of our spices and all of the baking accessories went in there. And there are some drink mixes in there because Will does like those. Over here is soup. We have some extra chicken broth, canned tomato sauce, tomato sauce, tomato sauce. This is all canned miscellaneous stuff. Like there's cranberry sauce and some pumpkin, more pumpkin and kosher salt. And this is canned beans. And there's sea salt back there. Then we have miscellaneous kids stuff. There's Jell-O I have to make for them, a fruit snack pack, and some Pop-Tarts. Like the kids love oatmeal, so there's oatmeal, different flavors. There's some popcorn and then baby stuff and rolled oats in the back. Eloise is breastfed, but we do have some formula on hand just in case something were to happen. We want to have it prepared. And then this is how all of those appliances ended up. And I think it looks really nice. I am very disappointed about the crock pot. It is what it is, and we will replace it eventually, but I'm trying to step down the basement stairs so you can see better. But yeah, this is the overview. So that was today's project. And if anyone was wondering what the graveyard looked like, all those bins, which we will find space for, my poor broken crock pot. This I have to find a new spot for, and garbage. Okay, starting with another project. This is my current pantry area. Looks so much better now. The door closes, looks great. Will hung these up for me. I do have to go back in and pat some holes, but I think they look super cute. Obviously, like, we'll have to dust them and wash them every once in a while, but these I didn't realize these didn't have hangers, and so Will even went so far as to drill holes in those, so they do hang up for me. Now they have unjunked one of our drawers, which was a really big problem actually. So today I am working top down, like I mentioned. So I'm going to start with dusting. The problem is, like, doesn't show, but like it obviously needs to be dusted all around there. We have to clean up this, and we have to clean the ceiling fan, and I'm gonna try and take those these off, or at least find a way to wash them better. I think I can just unscrew them, but first obviously I have to turn this off. So yeah, that is what I am going to get started now. I don't know if I've mentioned, but these cupboards up here are not used for, I think I did. They're not used for anything currently. And eventually I want to take them down and put up like floating shelves so I can store some of my decorative teapots that I have in a box in the basement. I collect teapots and teacups, and I haven't been able to display them anywhere. So I thought that it might be pretty to eventually be able to do that, or just canisters or some of my cookbooks, you know, something cutesy up there. But And I actually think I'm going to combine today's project with the one that should be done tomorrow and just go through my cupboards. I did that not too long ago. And so I think there are some things that we can definitely get rid of that we just don't use at all anymore. This is like overflowing. This needs a big rework. This one, oh, well, that one's gonna fall on top of me. So we got going on here, potty training candy. We have the under the sink, which is a disaster. That might be for tomorrow. This drawer is a mess. This drawer is the dreaded Tupperware, and this one here is silverware. I don't know what's happening, and this is exploding right now. I did not pre-clean, so that's what that is. But first, I'm going to get started by taking everything off of here, putting it down here, and then dusting. And look at that, it's horrible. It's so bad, don't judge me. Ugh, I swear, I feel like I just did this. Okay, you can see me in my porch window. Hi, okay, bye.
I've seen those faces, I've heard all the lies, but you ain't gazing on someone in denial. 'Cause you want dollar bills right now, but you gotta work real hard. I know you want it to be easy, so let your guard down. And I say, something knocked you out. You felt your limitations and filled your mind with doubt. You wanna stay chill right now.
So here you get to witness me horribly trying to hold a phone and film cleaning the top of the fridge, which was not in great shape, and that's the graveyard of all of the disgusting things that are all the disgusting wipes that I use to clean. Now I'm just emptying the dishwasher or the sink and putting all of those dishes into the dishwasher and starting that up, and then filling the sink up so I can soak those glass sconces, and taking advantage of today's Dunkin' coffee. It was the oat milk, brown sugar, cold brew, I think. I don't know. It was delicious, and I recommend their brown sugar coffee. Now I'm just trying to wipe down and clean all of the surfaces in here, the doors and the door frames, and I'm working down to, I don't want to get too close to the baseboards because that will be one of the last things that I do in case I loosen up any junk while I'm cleaning the rest of the kitchen. I'm sorry it's so shaky. I'm just trying my best to show you all of the cleaning that I did. So I got those glass sconces all washed up and set them aside to dry, and then once again I was thoroughly embarrassed with the amount of food that we were wasting. Granted, it was just candy, but still, and I did find a lot more fruit snacks, so I just went to go put those in the pantry and deal with all of the rest of the stuff that was still on the top of the fridge that had been stored there. Just washing some of the storage containers off and deciding which candy is still acceptable to keep around. We don't really eat a lot of candy in our house, so the fact that I was holding on to so much was a little silly of me, but you know, I try not to waste or throw things away, and I ended up doing it anyway, so I've learned my lesson.
Okay, so far everything is looking much nicer. I mean, there's still a lot of things up there, but they're definitely more accessible now. There's nothing that we're not going to use. I'm just waiting on the shades to dry before I put them back up. But they are drying nicely in there. Everything's washed off. I need to get paper towels out of the car to do the windows. And now we're going to move on to decluttering, at least the top shelves. If I don't get to the bottom shelves today, that is what it is. But it's 9:11 at night, and you know, we'll see. I'm doing okay right now, so we'll see.
As I mentioned before, decluttering these cupboards really wasn't that difficult because we had just done it, but I had held on to some things that I learned that we were never going to use, so I finally was able to part with them and make room for all of the things that we do use on a regular basis and make sure that they fit nicely in our cupboards as well. And once again, I really do apologize for these awkward angles. I know you're seeing a lot of my back and the side of my head, but the kitchen is rather awkward to film in, just the way it's laid out and the space that we have available. So hopefully future videos in this series are not as distracting and you don't see so much of my lint filled back as you are right now. I hope that doesn't bother you too much and you're still getting good motivation to clean, because I was proud of the progress that I did make over these first 2 days of cleaning the kitchen out. As I was moving all of these bottles and pumping parts up to the top shelf there, I was getting a little emotional thinking that that part of my life will be over very soon. Eloise is about to turn a year old and my supply has stabilized enough that I don't have to pump or don't really have the need to pump for anything. She pretty much just eats when she's hungry, and she's eating so many other foods as well that breast milk isn't the only thing that she's consuming. And so it is bittersweet knowing that this part of my life is about to be over, but it will be great to experience all of the new things in her toddler stages as well. But I'm sure if any of you are parents, then you can understand the bittersweet feelings that I'm having right now.
Okay, I mean, I didn't do too bad. It's 9:35. I got rid of everything in this bin right there. I have to check the expiration dates on the baby food. Eloise has never taken purees very well. March 2022. So if anybody local to us has a baby who's in like first 2 stages, this is April 2022, of food, let me know, and those are yours for free. So I got all of the tops of everything cleaned down. I didn't wipe down the rest of those cabinets. I just forgot. I will do that as soon as I turn the camera off. I just remembered. Thank you for reminding me here. Oh, I never put that up either. Huh. Okay, there we go. Have my little owls, the medieval times mugs, and then 2 sets of champagne glasses from our wedding. One my cousin got for me and one my best friend made for me. This is crowded because we wanted away from where the kids grab, and we use these more often anyway. So those are up there, and then all of our plates are in the dishwasher right now. So there's that. Then in this, we have it more sectioned off where there's cookbooks, the wine glasses that are sentimental, vases, shot glasses that we clearly never use but keep because they're cool, and all of our mixing bowls and serving platters and some other random glassware. And here's the kids, all of our bottle breastfeeding stuff, which soon enough will move out, and then I can move some of this stuff over there. Kids and cats in the center, and kids plates, bowls, and cups so that Parker can reach those. And then over here, our glassware, travel mugs, wine glasses, or we use them for juice too, whatever we are feeling. And we have more of these in the dishwasher as well. And then I didn't know where to put that apple peeler. So it doesn't have a home, but it's sharp, so it's going up there. And some potty training candy and emergency flashlights. So that's all we wrote for now. So the more I'm working on this series, the more I'm realizing that I am getting a whole bunch of content, and I don't really want to cut too much of it out because I do think that this is like something that you'll get a lot out of, seeing exactly how the process goes down. So what I'm thinking, and this is what I'm going to do for this week, and if it doesn't work, then let me know in the comments or on Instagram or something, but I think I'm going to start splitting these end of the week video or beginning of the week, so Sunday videos, into 2 parts. So you'll get one part on Sunday and then the next part on Tuesday, and then Thursday throughout the week will be just a random video, bonus video. And if I have to cut a video, it'll be that Thursday. So let me know what you think about that. I think that's the best way to get you the most motivating content where it's not like, because I know that at least for me, seeing the process happen is what motivates me to get up and do it myself. And if the process takes 35 seconds, then it's not as motivating to me, but that's just me, and I want to do what is motivating to you. But this is what I'm going to do this week. Let me know if it works. If this is not for you, let me know what you would like to see more of. But I am having fun, and I'm already sitting here in my kitchen looking around at the nice clean walls, and it just already looks so much brighter in here. I'm really excited. So I hope that you are too, and I hope that you will see us back here on Tuesday for more De-Stress My Mess content where we tackle the bottom half of the kitchen. So counters, all the drawers, appliances, and I clean out the fridge and the sides of the fridge, all of that stuff. And I have a little bit of an announcement too as far as our kitchen goes. So we'll see you on Tuesday. Bye, or as Parker would say, peace.